New
Nicholas?
job, a new guy. In a month and a half, I'll have a new place. I got a new car. It's been a good year, at least a new year,
Mm,
a year of all the new shit.
yeah, I'm glad
And
things are turning around for you. I know you were having a little bit of a
yeah, last year
struggle.
was the worst year ever, officially.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I thought 2020 was going to be the worst year ever, and I'm sure it was for a lot of people. A lot of people lost their parents, like their a good portion of their whole families, and not trying to take away from it, but it's not like the oppression Olympics, right?
Yeah.
We can
No,
all
but we have struggles and we have good days and we have bad days and we have good times and am I knocked offline or are you? Is it me?
will be the high air for you and stuff and everyone in the chat because everybody deserves a little bit of love and a little bit of happiness because no. Okay. We're gonna wait for stuff. But all right. So, Epic Girl Stream, because Dr. Tap is spending time with his mama. And Brie, I'm sure you can join me in saying we love a good boy.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Because you live with your youngest, like I live with my youngest, and I believe
oh, I live with my oldest
your
actually.
oldest, yeah, okay, your
Yeah.
oldest is younger than my youngest. It's just funny.
Yeah, he's 18, so yeah, he's my oldest.
Yeah,
My youngest is only 12.
12. Ooh, yeah, no, God, the teen years, I can't, I just can't. But all right, yeah, epic chick stream. So, all right, I am in my very comfortable. You can't even tell these are like really cool. I got them. They have horrible lighting in here. I'm in my
Showing off that
jammies
sexy,
because that's what
sexy
we do.
figure.
And thank you. But I'm in my jammies because that's what we do when we're having a girl party, right? So which one of you bitches brought the breakable pillows for the fight later?
Yeah, if we get feathers flying around, and then
Yeah, yeah.
we need big goblets for our wine too, right?
Oh, crunk cups. You know what? I totally forgot the crunk cups. I have my
Mm,
what is this? This is my I don't know if you can see it. I went to a party once and a maker's mark rep was there and we all got our own personalized makers uh so they're supposed to be what do you call it? Is it brandy? I don't know what the fuck it is. But yeah.
yeah,
Hey
a
Hayden,
brandy glass.
welcome to the girl party. So yeah, I got my personalized Maker's Mark cup here that I will drink absolutely anything out of because I Maker's is good for what it's good for, but I don't keep it in the house. So today I have put rum chata and coffee in my Maker's cup because that's
Woo!
my ish.
Brilliant.
I am drinking water right now because
What the
I just
fuck?
got back from a walk and I'm hydrating. I have to
Hydrating.
go on my Sunday night walk. It's part of my routine. If I don't do that, then if I don't walk any other night, I have to walk Sunday night. That's my rule.
There you go.
So I got it in early so I can make sure to get in here and find out what these CIA files are going to reveal to us because I didn't want to miss out on that.
Woohoo! Oh, we should get I feel like Amy Newman. Is she here? Well, I don't think she knows I have a channel. I'm not even sure she knows who I am. But um, ooh, somebody have the stream on. I hear an echo.
Not me.
Wait a minute. What's
I do.
this?
I do have the stream on, but it's muted, and I got headphones on, but I can hear myself. Can I just see Dr. Tapioca Weasel pop in for a second?
I did.
I'm not sure. Okay, Tap, are you?
Oh,
Yay! Oh my god!
Hi,
Oh, and he brought a girl. All right, all right. All's well with the world.
okay.
it's Mama Weasel.
Mama
Hi,
Weasel. Oh my gosh. All right,
hello,
chat.
Mama
Come
Weasel
on.
and
We gotta
Contributors.
send some love to Mama Weasel. I can't believe you came. I'm so excited.
I remember Jason said hi to Mama Weasel yesterday morning, and so I did pass that on. And now Mama Weasel can say hi. Say hi, Mama. is dead air.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, God
Oh,
forbid you
Howdy.
can't. It's streamer sin.
Yeah.
Give her a drink. Give her a drink so she can
Oh
speak.
yeah, we're drinking. I don't know. It was supposed to be Epic Girl Stream, so Mama Weasel can be your girl.
You want my starter, Mom?
What, I need that right now?
we were just hanging out with my neighbor and friend down at the bar at the bowling alley, and just got back, and I wanted to hop in and say hi to everybody. What are you guys covering tonight?
We are covering. Well, one is the CIA proves manifestation is real, and the other one is how secret societies manipulate reality. Ooh.
Ooh, fun.
A lot of woo.
Yep.
I got an echo.
I'm
Yeah,
here.
who's the echo? Who's the echoer?
I think it's probably.
It might be me at this point because I'm not streaming with my headset like I normally am. So
Yeah.
I will let you guys get back to it, but I wanted to say hi.
Good to meet you, Mama Weasel. You raised a good boy.
Yeah.
It's nice to see you guys.
Nice to meet you. Bye.
All right.
Take care.
See ya.
Bye, bye.
Oh,
All
that was
right.
fun.
That's
That was
cool.
a fun surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like nice surprises. I usually hate surprises, but that was a cool surprise. All right, back to the girl stream. Steph, whoa, I want to
Yes.
do that. All right, so I brought the pajamas and Brie brought the water, I guess, because we're hydrating or whatever. Did you bring the breakable pillows?
We have a pillow fight. Yeah. That'll work. Is it fully down?
Yeah, I think so. Actually, yeah. 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 Bombish, something like that. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Pretty comfy.
Hmm.
It's
Yeah,
astral, stars.
A reality warping bingo card. We do not have a bingo card for the night, do we?
No.
We don't.
Ah,
I
sorry.
don't know what's going on with my thingy.
We will probably have one next week though, because I think
Oh
I
yeah,
think we're
Dr.
gonna
Tap
do
will be
that.
back in.
I think we got some Hans Worm hat on the docket. I don't know for sure if that's what we're gonna do, but if it's somewhere in the future, that's what
I
I'm
don't know what's
looking
going on with my
forward
chat. My
to.
chat is frozen. That sucks. 'Cause- Is your chat frozen, anybody?
I haven't checked.
Mm,
On the well, no, in the stream.
no, it's cute. Mine's not frozen.
Like not my YouTube stream, but here in the EVMux. Like I
Yeah,
can't like
mine's caught up. I have Dr. Tapioca Weasel's most recent
Ugh.
comment. Sorry, LOL. Got to get Bingo back up and running next week. So
okay. I'm gonna
and then
try to
and now Titan.
yeah. I can see so I have the what you call it up, but I don't know why.
Oh, Titan Uranus is in there.
What's Titan doing?
I don't know.
Just said hi.
Saying hi.
He's saying hi. I don't know, but what does that hi really mean? All right, I'm gonna try to switch browsers. Let's see if that helps, and if not, we're just gonna wing it. All right, you guys, no dead air. You guys talk to each other.
Yeah.
Entertain. You both have channels. This should not be hard. I shall be right back.
Well, actually,
what's
I'm
going-
gonna be. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, what's going on in the hive?
Yeah, actually, I will be. I believe we've settled on Tuesday night. We'll be reviewing the James Tour Dave Farina debate. I'll be reviewing it with Jay Bundy and Aaron Raw. Aaron Raw was there, so I'll get to let him kind of present his commentary that he couldn't say why he was there, and I'm sure he'll have a lot to say about Tour's behavior and the argument at hand. But
It was a tour de force, that's for sure, and
Yeah.
mostly force on his part. It's the
Well,
most forced arguments I've ever heard in my life. Really amazing.
yeah. I don't know if anybody else has watched that debate yet, but it was kind of a dumpster fire of a debate. Both interlocutors were more interested in dunking on each other than actually having the conversation that they were supposed to be having. But you know what? It is what it is.
Well, the moderator was somewhat biased, I think,
Yeah.
in favor of Doctor Tour.
And the audience was heckling, of course, but
All right, I think I caught up.
Whatever.
Hey, Skeptics and Scoundrels is here.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Jeez,
we were
all the
actually just
glitterati.
Skeptics and Scoundrels. You were actually more popular than I had otherwise known. They were talking about you earlier. All good things, of course. Um, got a lot of love in the community. Just FYI.
So, in the absence of Dr. Tapioca Weasel,
Yeah, he's
I
gonna be my
have- I
comic
have-
relief.
and the comic relief. I've brought along Dr. Sean B. Carroll for
Oh, yeah.
reinforcements for our for the two videos we're going to be looking at tonight. Which there's an awful lot of panpsychism going on there, and
Well, that's the
as
they
it
make for the
turns
best
out-
shows, though.
no, they are pretty good. And the other thing that's really just for the audience sake, just so everybody knows, what we're dealing with here are two videos that went out to nearly 1 million people.
And I'm gonna need some weed, so
Indeed, yeah. Don't do don't do what do you call it? You don't want to bad science soberly. That's just
yeah. I don't know why
that's
I'm
bad
yawning
stuff and
now.
shit. I don't like the way this looks. I don't know what Tap normally does, and I do this normally.
I don't think it looks too bad. Looks good to me.
Not too bad. I'm gonna play with it a
This
little
has
bit.
got these two have a little bit of everything. I mean, we have a little bit of oh golly, I don't know. We have the CIA.
Yeah, we do.
We have Ben Franklin. Ben Franklin works in famous American physicist.
So you all don't come into this blind. I always try to come into these blind when I come on here. I know Maya.
Well, I
watches
have to
them, but-
find. Yeah, I have to find the thing.
Yeah.
So it what are you doing? I don't like this
So-
at all. All right, I'm sorry. So yeah, I do have to watch, but I don't know.
That's the idea when I do my show, the What's the Buzz show. I like to let people live react to stuff they've never seen. Well, you remember the Trump time traveling.
That was fun. That was yeah, so fun. All right, so,
So-
we do full screen. All right, I'm happier. I'm happier with this. All right, so we're gonna do fun stuff, and we'll get started. Let me know if you can hear this.
Do I need to go get my foil for my hat?
Can you hear?
No.
I can't hear. No.
Of course not. I don't know. Bree, can I have you
Well-
do it? Because we had an issue with this before. Remember
Um,
when I was trying
Yeah.
to do that one video so you guys could see it,
And
and
we're starting with okay. Let me.
I wasn't able
Go with
to
these
get the
guys first.
sound. Yeah, the mysterious practices of secret society and yada yada.
Okay. Let me.
Because
You hear?
society turns to persecution of anything
Yeah.
it does not agree with.
Now I can hear. I can hear. Can you hear?
Alrighty. Let's
Okay.
go.
All right, and that's cool because that
As you
helps me
begin to
focus on the
understand
chat
what other
too.
people don't, there can be a temptation to use
Tell me what
that
volume's
knowledge
good.
to
We want to be
manipulate
able to like hear
others.
each other say stop.
What do important
can,
names
or
in
if
the
you hear
history
something
of
that you wanna stop,
humanity,
feel
such
free.
as Leonardo da Vinci, Paracelso, René Descartes, Isaac Newton, Benjamin Franklin, Thomas Jefferson, and Eric Satie have in common? They were all members of the same order, the ancient and mystic Rosicrucians order, which is considered the oldest fraternity in the world, destined to studying, experimenting, and practicing the highest principles of nature, of the human being and the universe, having Pharaoh Akhenaton as the first traditional grandmaster of the order. Would
Upon
that
brief
order be
examination
composed
Wait,
of the
stop.
enlightened
Rosicrucians?
ones who found the philosopher's
None of those people were Rosicrucians.
No, yeah, he makes a
I mean,
lot of.
okay. So right off the bat, here we go. It's like Akhenaten, really? Seriously? No. The Rosicrucians, as an order, got their start in the 1500s in Germany, from what I understand. But hey, whatever. Roll the tape.
I'm not even familiar with the Rosicrucians, other than just knowing the name
they're-
that they're in order and whatnot.
Stone, or maybe a gathering of secret masters who rule the world, a conspiracy in order to dominate the planet. Who are, after all, the Rosicrucians? What do they want? What do they seek? What do they teach?
Stephanie?
What do they want?
Aren't they just,
What do they
as far as I know, aren't they just like a Catholic fraternity
No.
thing?
No, they're a little bit weirder. They've got ties to Madame Blavatsky. They get some stuff right about the Rosicrucians.
Are they
the
weird?
Rosicrucians are just really weird.
Are they weird?
I thought they were just like pretty vanilla for a religious order, but okay.
They're mostly harmless, except when these guys get a hold of them. Then
I didn't put them on like
Leonardo
Mason
da
level.
Vinci and Rene Descartes and Isaac Newton and
Like I didn't think they were up
I
there
don't
with the
know.
Masons and the
Neil Armstrong.
Illuminati.
I don't know. Pick a name, any name.
Yeah, no, there's pick a name, any name. There is some kind of a conspiracy theory related to it. 100%.
Oh, for sure.
Many are the vexed questions concerning life and destiny which man would seek to answer. Have I lived this life on earth before? Does this life continue after that which is called death? Are mind and thought independent of the human organism? Does man possess higher faculties than those he is in the habit of using day after day? And so, how can those faculties be unfolded? Let us first of all survey briefly.
How do you unfold your faculties, guys? After a long day, when I
After
get
a
off
day.
work, first thing I do is take my bra off.
Those faculties do need unloading from time to time.
Yes. Gotta decompress.
Yeah. I
history
mean,
of
you
the
could take a nap or meditate or, just sip some hot tea. Or we could do whatever they're about to tell us we're going to do now.
Yeah. A nice bath is always good too.
The Crucian fraternity. The fraternity owes its origin to the archaic teachings of the Atlanteans who passed on
Ah, we got Atlantis. Did anybody, if we had a bingo
If we had a
card,
bingo card, yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, how could Atlantis not be on the bingo card?
yeah, is
What
it
a
on
night
the
to not
list?
have a bingo card, right?
It's on the
Seriously.
grid. I know it is. I think I saw it on there anyway. If it's
Oh,
not,
the
it should
grid.
be.
The grid should be on the bingo card too.
Yeah.
their knowledge to the early Egyptians. By tradition, and in some instances by writings, the knowledge has been passed on to the present time. The fraternity bearing the name Rosicrucian was founded as such in Europe during the medieval ages, and its purpose was to teach the esoteric side of Christianity and, in addition, to promulgate
So esoteric, just it means like the magical, spiritual, doing spells and stuff, right? I mean, I've looked into the esoteric side of Christianity a little bit when I was into the New Age.
I mean, is there actually an esoteric side of Christianity, or is it all like made up from like
Well-
people who were not in a position of authority to say what is and isn't esoteric?
So do we get into like, are we going to be getting into like John Dee and stuff like that? Is that the direction this is going to take? And talk about the seals or the different seals for the, yeah. We'll
I
find
don't-
out, I guess.
I don't believe so. Yeah.
Okay.
Eastern mystery science and philosophy in a form adaptable to the minds of European people.
The Rosicrucian organization wasn't related to any single authoritative figure, and it wasn't aligned with any particular form of control structure. There wasn't an institution for it. It was actually a very free and independent direction of modern initiation.
During the centuries which have elapsed since the medieval age, a vast amount of knowledge has been accumulated. Furthermore, the accumulated knowledge has proved to be practicable.
Are we at least going to get some alchemy though?
Oh
Doesn't mean
yeah,
I
of course.
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
good,
We'll
good,
get some
good.
alchemy.
Okay.
Have to get the alchemy in there.
Sweet.
And
Sweet.
the other thing I need to point out is that the aura of mystery is enhanced by this mysterious restored audio files thing that
Restored
our mystery
audio
voice
files.
keeps
Ooh.
popping up from time to time. It's like,
Yeah, when the
God.
TV when the TV screen's up and his voice kind of changes, like you're hearing it through an old radio or something.
Mhm,
Yeah,
Yes, we
That's-
control the audio. We control the vertical. We control the horizontal.
we're super haunted, sweetie.
We're in
There
the
were-
outer limits.
Oh my gosh! Speaking of, did you guys see my stream yesterday morning when I did the Hexam heads? That was a weird thing. If you missed it, go back and watch it.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm gonna
have
have
it
to go back and watch it.
premiering for Cryptic Corner in the coming weeks, but it was a really good one, really weird one. Not as good as what's going to happen next week, though, because it's going to be a big episode. I'll talk about that at the end, though.
Oh, yeah, we'll talk about that at the end.
That
'cause
which could not be applied
squirrel.
to practice has been archived
Yeah.
as mystery teaching and treated in a manner more philosophic than scientific. Much regarding the history has been written by others, and many of these have forgotten or do not know that the order does not advertise itself, and that all writings for the outside world and for the purposes of tradition are written in symbolic form.
Oh my gosh, this reminds me too, Maya. We need to do one of these nights. We need to do one delving into the secret Catholic libraries. There's some videos I've seen about
Ooh.
documents and stuff that people have snuck it out or snuck images of or copies
Of the Vatican?
from the Vatican. From the
Oh my
depths
God,
of the
that
Vatican.
yeah, no, that actually
Yeah.
really intrigues me.
Yeah, because the Vatican's that's where all the mystic secrets are and stuff. But
Well, yeah, and not necessarily that I believe any of it, but just like the shit that they're keeping is really, really intriguing.
I'm really interested, especially the stuff from pre-World War II and World War II. I'd be really interested to see
Right.
what's in the Vatican about that.
Even famous people like Socrates or Aristotle and others were also involved in secret schools. Why would someone turn their teachings into secrets? Because society persecutes anything it does not agree with. So because of that, a school becomes secret, which happened very much in Europe. Because dogmatic religious practices try to suppress anything that would gather collective interest. They wanted to destroy what was perceived as a threat, to eliminate those people and their ideas.
Like the Freemasons, the Rosicrucians
right,
believed in
because-
supreme architect.
Wait, hold up. I love how it's always like, oh, it's the secret cabal that's trying to hide shit. It's never, this doesn't fucking exist.
Right.
Organizations
It's
exist.
got to be hidden. It can't be.
No, it's totally there. Totally there. It's just hidden,
Yeah.
because they don't want us to know about it. I'm like, well, how do you know about it? I must be part of the cabal. I'm doing it wrong, right?
Yeah, you're working for the other side, aren't you?
Oh my God. Totally found
She's part-
out.
She's part of the conspiracy, guys.
Part of the
Cancel Maya.
conspiracy.
Of the universe, though the term universe in the Rosicrucian sense refers only to a sun with its attendant planets. The Rosicrucians use the term cosmos for the millions of universes in existence in space, and the ruler and guide of all these is a supreme architect or absolute consciousness. That this supreme
Dude.
ruler gives ear unto every
That's trippy. Supreme Architect. It's like
Oh, the Matrix. Yeah. That'd be cool. If there was just like this big, like God looking guy in a room full of monitors, like watching everything. And
Yes, that's how
Yeah.
God should be. He's like a.
yeah, he just watches from a room. He doesn't do shit. He just watches.
So,
Maybe
it's
it's
kinda
a little bottle
kinda
of
like
lotion.
Titan Uranus. It's very much like Titan Uranus.
Basically the same guy, right?
The tightened Uranus.
He's admitting it right here in the chat. It's all in his Discord server. It says.
So, we got someone weighing out some gold here.
I like gold.
Yeah. So we're gonna get into. Are we gonna get into the what's the banking conspiracy?
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I will bet that this picture has absolutely nothing to do with what he's talking about. It just looked really cool, and he thought it should go in the video.
I was gonna speculate that we were gonna go full anti-Semitic, but I'll lean your way and see what happens. Just because we're gonna like the universal bank and stuff, it seems like what we might be getting into with this money. But we'll
Steph,
see.
any guesses?
Oh,
You
I'll watch this.
watched it.
I can't. I'm not gonna. No spoilers.
You're not supposed to lead them on. Fine, let's go.
Every individual being who asks for favors is not the belief of the fraternity, realizing as it does that the Supreme has endowed human beings with inherent faculties and powers, by means of which they may overcome the difficulties which wait upon their ignorance.
When we think in a specific manner, all of our thoughts and feelings, all of our inner states have a vibrational quality to them, and they will resonate like an antenna and tune into the energies of the exact same time. So if we
Whoa,
have
hold
very
on,
negative thoughts and
Is
feelings,
this why we have foil hats?
No, that was a whole fucking bunch of bullshit, though.
Really?
It just talked in circles, right?
No, like
No,
we
that's-
all have like energies and vibrational energies and antennas and
Yeah.
planes. Like holy shit! Like he's gonna break all that down. He won't.
My mantis.
We're just supposed to know. Your mantras? What's
My
going on?
mantises.
Your mantis, they do have antennas. Do the antennas help them with the higher vibrational planes? That is.
I like.
Oh, wait a minute,
Yeah.
Stephanie. That's not tinfoil.
No, but it's got a boat on it.
Yeah.
It does. It does.
That was Stephanie's I like turtles moment. I love it. Let's hear what this it's more restored audio files team.
they will open space for us to synchronize with the influence of Ahrimanic beings.
To be able to contact the Supreme Architect means that the being possesses an unfolded consciousness equivalent to that of Cosmos. Such being would have no need to manifest in a physical body or world. That a physical being may contact in his consciousness a higher being than himself, though infinitely
So wait, are our arms the antenna?
Oh, that makes
Do it,
sense.
girls. Come on,
All
girls.
right,
Let's
so,
connect with the
yes.
architect.
All right. It's channeling the architects. Oh, holy architects. Save us from the Antichrist. Obama.
Obama. Let the power of Dark Brandon flow through you.
I don't know. Did it work? Are we at the worst timeline?
Much lower.
Can we all start preparing for our lives yet? Holy shit.
I was talking earlier to someone, and we're pretty sure that the timeline diverged when Harambe got shot. So we're going back.
Okay. I'd like to hear that conversation. I'm on board.
You will. Well, maybe. I don't remember if that part was recorded. But yeah.
God damn it.
Surprise! All right. I got to play.
lower
I'm
than the
in
absolute.
control, not you.
is
You're in
the belief
control.
of all Rosicrucians.
What is important to know is that it all begins with a thought process, with actually understanding non-physical realities, knowing about the greater spiritual realities from which we come, and the spiritual depths of oneself. This is connected to the spiritual centers inside the head, and this is also related to the elimination of the thinking process, so that with this process we actually become aware of the structure of the spiritual world, how we interact with it, how the spiritual world influences us at all times. And within this Rosicrucian system, that would technically be known as a process of initiation.
Space is populated by entities of all degrees of consciousness. Some of these have been embodied in physical vehicles and others have not. That the
Hold on. I got to get more weed in me before
Wait,
I get into this. Holy
what
shit.
happened?
Space and entities.
Wait,
where's
can you
the
go back to the last thing?
It was entities. I don't know.
Entities? Yeah, no, like,
Them
just to that, to that picture. What are we doing? Big titties. What are we talking about?
At all times. And within this Rosicrucian system, that would technically be known as a process of initiation.
Space is
Thank God they
populated by
restored the
entities
audio
of all
files,
degrees
otherwise
of
we wouldn't know any of
consciousness.
this.
Some of
Hold on,
these
hold
have
on,
been
let's look at
embodied
this.
in physical.
Of
Can we?
initiation.
Space
I
is
need to look at this.
populated by entities.
Okay, okay,
All right.
here we are.
All right.
Fuck, finally, fuck. I'm sorry, ladies. Look at what we have here. We have the power at the top.
Yeah,
Okay.
and the pyramid.
The
Yeah, it's
supreme
always
being.
there's always a pyramid at the top.
And is this the Trinity too?
I don't know. I
Father, Son, Holy
think
Ghost?
no. I think pyramids are always Illuminati.
Okay, so there should be a big eyeball in the middle of it. We'll just pretend the supreme being's a big eye.
The Supreme
like Eye of
Being,
Sauron.
yeah, Supreme Being, Big Eye. This is all the same thing.
The 7 great logoi.
Yeah, entities, not big titties. God damn it, Bree.
Are the 7 great? This is anticipating the 7 dirty words, the words you can't say on TV.
Oh, George Carlin style. Did you
Yeah.
see my hat has a bee
How
on
about
it? So
that?
you can wear your
Wow.
boat and I can wear a bee.
What now I need a hat. All right, talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, they're not foil though. We should line them with foil for these shows. But the world in is that motion or that looks like an R at the end of that to me.
It does, but I think it's motion. I think it's power, the word, and motion.
The word in motion,
Right.
and then
So-
the
All right,
first
so
cosmic.
I don't
twin.
have a hat, so I gotta make a hat. I'm
All
listening.
right.
I'm just listening.
Well, we're trying to figure out. I guess he's not going to go into what the 7 great Laurel. I don't know what that word is. Is that a G or an R or Logoi? And then the second cosmic plane,
Logoi, yeah, it's voids. It's nothing but voids.
Lloyds. It's a
Word.
planet of Lloyds. There you go. Dang, you threw that hat together nice, real fast,
That's a
girl.
quick hat.
Yeah, I gotta get my hat on. Hold on, I'll gotta take my headphones off for just a second. Then we can have our
Holy
hat
shit.
on.
Holy shit. We have only the best woo for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! I know. I
right.
don't know.
Yeah,
Was my
we missed
tinfoil
out.
like really loud? Look,
Yeah, it was super loud,
It's-
but it was funny.
listen to me. Self-protection isn't always fun. Sometimes it's a little loud, but it is always worth it. Look, I am protecting my thoughts from the Illuminati, gray aliens, reptilians that inhabit the inner earth.
Yeah, and they're trying. This next one I want to pause on too, just for a second.
Entities of all degrees of consciousness.
This one. What the hell's going on here? Past, present, and future. So, is this... I don't feel like I want to... that's not a future I want.
Bent outwards. Wow.
Yeah, that looks like... I mean, maybe for a moment, but to be stuck like that? No way. Is the past... I don't know if that's supposed to be embryonic or self-filleting.
Yeah, I think it is supposed to be embryonic.
Oh, yes, this is natal life.
And then, but our future, what the fuck is that? Do we
Why are
go?
we doing a back?
Are we going back?
Like universe's egg.
I don't
Universe
understand.
Fuck with me, I'm a U.S. sailing judge.
Some of these have been embodied in physical vehicles and others have not. That these entities, irrespective of whether they have been embodied in the flesh or not, can help mankind is the knowledge of all true Rosicrucians. Human beings possess a consciousness by means of which they may know themselves and the world about them. How much they may know depends upon the degree to which their consciousness has unfolded. In Rosicrucian philosophy, the mind is considered to function in 3 ways as follows: mind objective, mind subjective, mind superconscious. The mind
Okay, so mind subjective, mind objective, and mind super conscious. Are y'all? Is that somebody taking noting this down? Somebody
Oh,
keeping track of this. No, I want someone. We're doing we're up here doing the work. We need someone in the side chat to be keeping track of this. One of you guys who's not busy out there.
Oh, you know what? I think when the stream's done, there can be a doesn't it do what do you call that? The
You should actually
words.
be able to do a poll and see which one of these things that the audience likes best.
I love polls.
Yeah. So what were they
No, what
again?
is it? Transcript. I think YouTube does a transcript.
Yeah.
Maybe.
In Rosicrucian philosophy, the mind is
What
considered
are we
to function
polling?
in three ways as follows: mind objective,
The mind objective, the mind subjective, or
mind subjective, mind superconscious.
mind superconscious. Subjective, objective, and superconscious.
Okay.
We're just gonna call which one is the. I don't know. Which one's the sexiest? The mind subjective, the mind objective. Superconscious does sound sexy though.
Oh,
Sounds
it
like
is
a
pretty.
deal.
Yeah, it's yeah, definitely his sexiest. Whatever.
Suggestion so
Oh,
far.
absolutely. And actually, I don't know.
The mind objective is that which rules the voluntary acts of the organism and works
And the orgasm. Okay.
And the
through the
orgasm.
cerebrospinal nervous system. The mind subjective is that which rules the involuntary acts of the organism and works through the sympathetic nervous system. The superconscious mind is that which manifests as a result of the working of the objective and subjective minds. The three minds, respectively, have their location in the three brains. The cerebral
I don't know about what he's saying, but the graphics are pretty lit. I like this
Actually, I don't
brain
know if you
twinkling
can.
thing.
Can you see this? Someone shared this with me. It's a stylish tinfoil hats. I don't know that I'm this.
You threw yours together in just moments, though.
I know, and I think it looks. I don't know. I think I'm sexy with whatever the fuck I did here, and I don't need all the stylish shit. But I do want to thank Titan for helping me with my
With your style.
yeah. Girls got to be styling. Titan understands.
Titan is a styling guy.
I'm just saying.
I've just got to say it. Yeah.
It is known.
And I think I'm going to go with the tinfoil pirate hat if I get a choice.
Ooh, that
Yeah,
is
I
pretty
think that's-
sexy.
I'm saying, yeah.
cerebellum, and medulla oblongata. The cerebrum concerns itself with the present state of affairs, the cerebellum with the past, and the medulla oblongata with the past, present, and future. The superconscious mind may be considered the acme of consciousness. The objective and subjective minds rule the body and soul, and the superconscious mind.
This is some spirit science level shit. You've
Well,
stumbled
yeah, because I
into
said I was
here.
going to do spirit science, and then this crept up in my feed because I
Once-
took a page out of what is it, the Denisovans handbook, and did a
Yeah.
separate and
You got
so
a
now all
cringe-
this weird cringy shit pops up in my timeline feed. You're right, it's the absolute best. Is it Dennis Hoven?
Yeah, Denisovan. Yeah, that's my I call it my toxic sock account. It's that way I don't have
Yeah.
to follow that stuff on my main account. But
Exactly. But all the spirit sciencey type shit comes up in my feed now, and I was just like, all right, ladies, change of plans. We're doing this.
Yeah. We're about to go chakras from the looks of this graphic.
No, these are these are chakras, and maybe I don't know if there's an aura around him. I don't know, but them. So, but yeah, these are totally chakras because you have the green one for the heart, and you have the throat. There's the third eye, and the one above is
Crown.
misplaced, but it is the crown chakra.
Yeah, it needs to be a little bit lower. It shouldn't be hovering quite that high above the head.
I'm just saying.
Mind is the avenue
No,
for
your
the
chakra
spirit's
placement,
expression.
kids.
And now we're heading to what the Rosicrucian
Chakras,
initiation
they
is
are.
about and why it is the way it is. Beginning with analyzing our own inner lives, what we have to be aware
If you don't talk to your live chat about chakras, somebody
for
else
fuck's
is
sake.
going to.
You motherfuckers know about chakras.
aware
Is that
of
the
what
elephant
we are
in the
thinking,
room?
what we are feeling, what we're doing. Because most of the time we're completely unconscious. Humanity as a whole is asleep. We think we're awake, carrying on with our lives, but we're still fast asleep. We just keep repeating the same reactive psychological patterns again and again and again.
The process of self-observation is fundamental in basically all classical initiation traditions. Without self-observation,
I gotta say, COVID has made it feel like that.
Hey.
Same cycle over and over again.
Groundhog Day.
you can't begin to solidify such level of awareness, and you can't start changing your disruptive psychological patterns of how you think, how you interact with people, how you feel internally to something more beneficial. The Rosicrucians know that humans are constituted as body, soul, and spirit. In the right understanding and unfoldment of the three minds as one lies the key to the solving of the problems of life and destiny.
Is that a thumbprint or? Well, we gotta go. Oh no, it's more chakra points. See,
Chakra
we
points.
can see. Yeah.
Oh.
One
You know,
and
I don't
six.
know that why that wasn't my go-to answer. Just, you know.
It should all.
Like, what is this,
unless,
Maya? Well, chakra points. Duh.
Unless stated otherwise, always assume chakra points.
Right. It is known.
Nature is constantly revealing its secrets to us, but we may never know those secrets unless we seek for them. Before disease manifests in the human body, nature always gives a warning, and if a man does not heed the warning, he will suffer. In mental diseases, there is one that gives the key to the functions of the three minds mentioned before. The disease is known as general paralysis of the insane, or to put it
General paralysis of the insane. Is that? Did I follow that correctly, ladies?
Can you
You
record
did.
that real quick? And the record. Can you go back like 5 seconds for me? Like trying to
15
maintain.
seconds. Let's go back 15.
Okay.
And if a
Because
man
he's
does not
talking
heed
really
the
fast.
warning, he will suffer. In mental diseases, there is one that gives the key to the functions of the three minds mentioned before. The disease is known as general paralysis of the insane, or to put it briefly, GPI. In
GPI.
CPI or GPI?
GPI.
GPI.
GPI. What's that? What are they-
I don't know. Like we never went
Maybe
over
he'll
that in
say.
any of my spiritual groups.
Yeah, we'll see if he explains that.
this disease, the unfortunate sufferer
Explained anything
slowly
yet?
No, it's just word salad right now. But it's all gonna be explained before the end. Don't worry.
I know. He like
Right.
showed the chakras and then like didn't even explain them.
He hasn't
And-
even said the word chakras, and there's been
Oh,
several.
no,
graphics
you're
for
right.
chakras.
He just showed them and expected
Yeah.
all of us to be up to speed on it. And rude.
Goodness.
I'm
But
sure
surely
this
loses his
channel's nearly a million viewers are familiar with all of these little graphic pieces.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
well,
theta
great.
waves.
I stopped the poll even though we only have 8, but like super conscious is winning by a fucking landslide.
Yeah, it's we talked about how sexy it was.
It's super sexy. And
People can't resist
nobody
that.
thinks objective. Like we have way too many scientists in my side chat, I think.
Yeah, nothing is objective, right, team?
It's objective. It's like no. You replaced objective with random bullshit. We may have had something. It may have gone neck and neck, but
The disease is
I'm
called
not sure this is
fucking
random.
insanity. Yeah.
I'm not sure this bullshit is random. I think this is a very systematic poll.
yeah, 800,000 people though. Holy shit!
It's a lot
Great.
of buzzwords. We're gonna go look at the. We're gonna look at the comment section on this after we're done watching it. We're 2/3 of the way through, but we're gonna go down and read some comments, ladies. Don't worry.
consciousness and passes from a fully conscious man to the state of an infant,
There we go again.
incapable of controlling the voluntary function of the body. In the last stages, consciousness withdraws completely from the cerebrum, cerebellum, and medulla oblongata.
Along the path of initiation, as you begin to understand what other people don't, there can be the temptation to use that knowledge to manipulate others.
Wait, what?
In Rosicrucianism, there's a
To
Wait,
patient
so you
use this
can
knowledge.
obtain a point of like knowledge that other people don't?
Yeah, girl, you use your super psychic rope Truscan
Huh.
mind powers.
Oh, the mind
Yeah.
powers that I have to keep hidden from the ancient aliens that rule the earth
Right.
and want to zap my mind, and why we're all wearing our super special hats. It's kind of like
Yeah.
the Mormon, what do you call it?
Magic
Magic underwear,
underwear?
right?
Yes.
Except a
Absolutely.
magic hat.
Yeah, I will
I'm
have a
getting it.
better foil hat for our next meeting. And Tap, you need to
I
get
will
one too if
not.
you're still listening.
Yeah,
You're gonna
this is gonna be my magic hat that I wear to every stream, and that way I won't have to make a new hat and upset everybody in chat every stream. Cause
I
I
think I'm
love you
gonna do.
guys.
I'll do like a sailboat style one, maybe like a fast food worker. The paper
Sure.
hats that they wore.
A very strong rule saying that all the powers and
Oh wait, real
understandings
quick.
gained on the path will be
Oh,
put.
Um, Carrie Ann, like, yeah, 7 minutes ago asked if anybody's heard of new thinking aloud.
no.
All right, I'm gonna have to make a note to, like, once I'm logged into my sock account, to look into new thinking, because it sounds highly intriguing. I just don't need it mixed in with like the actual stuff I watch.
Yeah, you put
All
it on a
right,
list and then have your toxic sock account look it up.
yeah,
That's what
yeah,
I'm saying.
that's what I'm
That
saying.
this is how we do it. All right, let's
to
go.
the
All right, let's
service of
go.
others.
The great secret of practical occultism is to be able to function at will in any of the three brains. The infant, when it comes into the world, manifests from the medulla oblongata. As it grows and takes
Abdullah Oblongata. Reminds me of Waterboy every time somebody says that.
experiences of life, it functions through the cerebellum and finally the cerebrum. During the latter functioning, its forehead broadens as well as the crown of the head, and slowly but surely the infant becomes a conscious thinker. In practical occultism, as known to the Rosicrucian, this process is reversed. And as the consciousness is centered in the different brains by an effort of will, the experiences of the present and the past are reviewed. The result of this is not only the acquirement of a long memory, but also a checking of those tendencies which retard unfoldment in the occult sense.
Hey, look, it's Fidel
Mm,
Castro.
Did,
retard
did that make
unfoldment
any
in the
sense to
occult
anyone at
sense.
all?
No.
No, this is like it sounds like Jordan Peterson talking.
What the
This is just
fuck?
Only slightly less coherent.
yeah, retard unfoldment in the occult sense. Okay.
Okay.
Initiation is in fact a process of becoming aware of who I am, why I am here, where I come from, and how to develop a quality by which I can become more self-aware and speed up my inner development.
Human beings think today because minds have thought in the past, and as a result of that, they think into their own life and world for their own specific purposes. That which brings about the unfoldment of higher faculties is new thinking, a new grooving of the brain as a result of
What is his
efforts of the
definition
will
of
to penetrate.
faculties?
Your faculties.
What's his definition of faculties? I just want to know.
He hasn't even said that. That's the thing. There's a lot of poetic language here, and I'm having a hard time following what exactly he's tying all together on here.
Right. I'm
Not
just
sure, but I
saying.
think they've lost theirs.
Yeah. Hopefully the live chat is keeping up though, and they'll be able to fill us in on what's going on.
Into the three brains.
The initiation
It's all on you, Titan. Sort this out for us, babe. Just drop it into the side chat so we don't look stupid.
Yeah. Maybe throw it into your random bullshit generator. Let us know what the outcome was.
This is like, you ask Chat GPT about consciousness, this is what it would tell you.
also develops into being able to think in a way that goes beyond the simple automatic thinking of our minds. It's what the Rosicrucians call sense-free thinking. It means our mind gains access to the pure archetypes from the mind of God.
There are in the head and
So, from what I understood of that, statement was that this person's making the claim that archetypes are real, like objectively real. That's super weird.
It's super weird.
'Cause that
That's
means-
for damn sure.
Yeah, that they would exist independent of mind.
Throat, 3 centers or glands which play an important part in this unfoldment. They are known as the pineal gland.
Well, you're talking about all these words he hasn't defined. I still don't know what the hell he means by an unfoldment.
I don't understand. I don't think he's using words the same way we do.
I know what a pineal gland is, though. It's connected to your optics or your optic system.
Right. Yeah,
Third
like
eye.
they're actual like English words, but like he doesn't subscribe to the same definitions as the rest of us.
I mean, the pineal gland, it makes melatonin to help us chill and sleep.
No.
The
So what it
pituitary
actually does is the center of your third eye and possibly your soul. And
Yeah.
if you have too many vitamins or what do you call it, vaccines, then it like shuts off and you
It
can't
gets
connect to your higher
calcified is
self.
what happens. It gets
Oh, and
calcified.
fluoride. Yeah, fluoride. The pineal gland hates fluoride. So no faucet water.
Yeah.
body and the
Fluoride.
thyroid
Toothpaste with
gland.
fluoride.
Oh,
These
you
glands
gotta bring in the thyroid gland, too.
Oh yeah, who could? Why leave that out?
Yeah. I take my levothyroxine every day.
have a special function of their own, but their functions may be blended and linked up with the functions of the 3 brains and states of consciousness. It is the will that determines all.
I think Spooky just showed up in your side chat without a hat?
What?
Man,
Spooky!
oh,
How fucking dare you?
Dude, come on. I'm sorry, Maya.
Wait, Spooky,
apologize.
hold up. Spooky, like, what's up with that? It's hat day in the girl chat. Like, it's a fucking girl stream. And you dared show up without a hat. Like, I had to make one on the fly. I practice what I preach. That's all I'm saying.
And hers is extra special because it'll protect us from...
Mine's extra special because I freaked out my whole fucking chat. I can't believe anybody's still here. Like, is that lady so mean a bitch?
All this. The right use of the will and the method of controlling the glands, brain, and mind is the great secret of the Rosicrucians.
And that's what the Greeks understood as sacred geometry. They understood that what they were actually meditating on was sense-free thinking. Being able to actually go into resonance with the actual forms from the mind of God that hold the patterns of everything in the world, into communion with the mind of God.
You may have by now noticed how everything works in a threefold manner. As examples, 3 states of consciousness, 3 brains, 3 glands, and human beings constituted as threefold beings, body, soul, and spirit. The mystery of the Trinity need not be sought any further than the physical organism, for the kingdom of God is found within the human being.
So,
In the science of alchemy,
this is like a Elizabethan spiritual movement. Is that what this is, or was this not in Northern Europe? Was this more in Mediterranean?
Germans.
It was German. Okay.
Yeah, right around the same time though.
Yeah.
16th, 17th century.
Okay, I'm with you.
Yeah, the Germans.
3 terms are used as salt, sulfur, and mercury. Nature functions in a threefold manner, and the work of the practical occultist or Rosicrucian is to link his unfolded
All right, more charts. Let's see what we have here. We got volcanoes, mineral stratum, fluidic, vapor, water or waters, seed. Seed, I like that. Seed is between water and fire, or fiery. It's not even fire, it's fiery. And then reflecting.
What the fuck is fiery?
I don't know. And then atomistic. Like, is that atomic? Like, atomic monsters? Material brain. expression of the earth spirit, heart, and then obviously sex right down there at the bottom. Because sex is always best in the bottom. Oh, did I say that out loud?
Powers with those of the
all this
greater
rule got
nature.
into the
By so doing,
20th, 19th, and 20th centuries with Madame Blavatsky and all that other garbage.
Yeah.
Henry
Trying to loop.
Miller wrote. I think the Rosicrucians play a little bit of a role in Henry Miller's Tropics series.
Yeah, then we get in. There's like this stuff gets into dabbling into like stone water memory and things like that too.
Yep.
Hmm.
he learns the secret of life, and to him there comes the knowledge that there is no death in God's great cosmos, but progress from one state of matter to another.
Right there, exactly. Right before they said it.
He learns that the mind can exist outside of a physical organism, and that by means of the mind, he can link up with other entities.
Ooh, what's that?
The mind does not exist outside of a physical organism. You dumb fuck.
We're getting there with
come on, that's
AI.
science. Science says minds transcend time and space. Oh wait, no, that's evangelical idiots. Okay, carry on.
I am saying though that AI, we're getting pretty close to creating what could be, for all causes and purposes, a mind outside of a physical body.
But did that occur at the time and making of this video?
Still,
No.
Moving
on.
Physical. It's still
Either in or out
it
of
doesn't
physical.
exist outside of.
Yeah, it still has a physical
No,
containment. Yeah, exactly.
AI exists outside of time and space. He just said it in the video.
That foil hat won't protect you then, because it'll just go back to before you put it on. Huh?
No, I don't want to believe it, so it is not true. And I heard from a flat earther that that's how things work.
I reject your reality and replace it with my own. Exactly.
Titan, bring in the woo in chat. This is awesome. Keep it up, mate.
Let's read it.
Wait, this one?
Science tells us that the essence of nature is faith. We exist as morphogenetic fields. Consciousness consists of meridians of quantum energy. Quantum means an unveiling of transformative.
These are all facts.
This is getting good. Our conversation with other messengers have led to an awakening of ultra holistic consciousness. Wanderer, look within and awaken yourself. Have you found your journey?
So I believe Titan has found and dusted off the old bullshit meter. Bullshit or ometer?
100%.
Oh, yeah.
God, or armor of God, or Jesus goggles, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Time becomes to him only an illusion, for he perceives that there is nothing but duration, infinite life everywhere, from the meanest microbe to the mightiest of worlds.
The yogic culture invested itself absolutely in the geometric aspect of life.
The geometric aspect of life, right? We were thinking the same thing.
Oh, yeah. It was just the obvious next step in the conversation.
This guy's a square.
We're gonna Fibonacci sequence and something that rhymes.
Yoga means aligning your own geometry with the cosmic geometry, so that your experience of life is enhanced in such a way that what is you and what is cosmos becomes a reflection of yourself, or in other words, you become a reflection of the cosmos.
A world of magic opens.
Are you ready to reflect the cosmos, ladies?
Sure.
We're going to flip
shine.
Cosmos? Whoa, that sounds deadly.
Yeah, we're gonna drink Cosmos.
Hey there,
Oh.
brother. Who are you jiving with? That
No, I am
cosmic
totally
debris?
up for drinking Cosmos. I don't know why I didn't bring one to the stream.
Yeah, that would have made this a little bit more. I don't think it would have helped us with the word salad, but a world of magic opens up is where we froze at.
No, it would have made it so much more entertaining, though. It's just like, yeah,
This-
sure.
This is poetic right there, right?
Exactly.
Read it in your most profound voice, Maya.
Wait, what am I?
The screen.
Oh, okay. A world of magic opens up. I don't know. Is that my Will Shatner voice? I'll have to...
Mind blown.
Mind blown. Mic drop
It's a-
moment. A
It was a
world of
short
magic
sentence, but
opens
you-
up.
You had
Mic drop
to
moment.
you had to Shatner it, stilt it out a little bit.
Opens up to the occultist's mind when he has rightly unfolded the faculties which lie slumbering within himself, when he
He's
sees how he
unfolded
can
his
consciously
brain.
cause changes within himself or outside of himself as he desires or wills. The way to this unfoldment is not easy, but it is possible to those who are willing to undergo the training necessary.
The comprehension of the sacred geometry doesn't come unless you tune into certain inner processes. In ancient times, the only way you could understand such complex geometry was studying your own physical and mental structure, observing the
What
planet.
does that mean?
Why? Why?
What does that mean?
I don't know, Maya.
Unless you
brain-
tune into certain inner
I think it
processes.
has something to do with wanking. but
The only way you could understand such complex geometry was studying your own physical and mental structure. What did I just say? Like, what? I don't even know the words that came out of my like. They don't make sense in the order that he arranged them.
No, they don't.
God.
Planets and astrological phenomena.
There are many unbelievers in the world, but this small video is destined especially for those who do believe. To those who do not,
Yeah, this video won't make sense unless you already believe, I guess, is the message
yeah.
there.
I mean, because fuck words and fuck your thoughts of what they believe, what you thought they believe meant, and you know, if you don't understand, just understand. Like,
Yeah.
you know, just
but
believe.
we say learn more about your own brain. There is much in it. Do not imprison
I don't
that
understand.
which seeks for an outer expression.
If you
These
want to
are
know
wait,
a
wait,
little
wait,
more
wait,
about
whoa. So these are like great quotes, right?
Yeah.
But like,
they're
is this
deep in it.
like a 15-minute infomercial?
This whole video is just a big string of deepities all strung together about with
I'm gonna have a bracelet
Yeah.
made with all these
Ros-
quotes and sell them on the
Rosicrucians,
internet.
yeah.
clairvoyance
This is
and the
the way to
secret
get a
teachings of the
million viewers,
Rosicrucians, this next video is just about that.
Ah,
yeah, there's more on that, but let's see what the comment section says, ladies. Let's see. Oh boy, I'm 19 years old, raised in London. I have had an extremely comfortable life with no major traumas, and I have been raised by two loving and understanding parents who both work as therapists. When I was 17, I took LSD for the first time, and the veil was pulled back between my mind's beliefs and a separate identity and the architect that you speak of. Oh my goodness. It is all real. This 19-year-old guy is telling us this, all that life experience.
Oh,
tells us
wow.
It's real. Yeah.
in other words, God, it's God. I see God.
We all receive and experience our personal reality according to our perception, belief, and thought, both conscious and unconscious. The comment sections are just going to be deepities too, I guess. We are also receiving the same time as a wave of whole cosmos, which is universe. The whole giving without judgment of good or bad. What the hell did I just read? These are just
Words.
as bad as the video.
Those were all words.
The body is an illusion. All that exists is the light energy that forms the illusion that we portray as reality. We need to stop looking with our eyes and start looking with our heart. I don't have any way to absorb any kind of light energy through the muscle that pumps blood into my body. I just don't have that ability. Yeah. Anyway, that's that video.
See, Native knows what's up. Native atheist. He's got his hat and his alcohol.
That's
Yeah. Woo!
Yes. Yeah.
Right.
Like, yeah. He came to party.
Any thoughts on a little palate cleanser here before we go on to the next bit of?
Oh, sure.
absolute
Wait,
mayhem?
Stephanie, do you have a palate cleanser?
I do have a small palate cleanser. Hold on a
All
second.
right,
Bring
I'm gonna go
on
grab
the
something to
palate
drink.
cleanser.
Yeah, 'cause my water bottle's gone. I'm gonna go grab a tea.
Let's just see. There we go. All right.
Feel free to take as long as you want. Sean, what do you reckon?
Sure, thanks, Philip. That was actually very helpful. So I'll try to be brief in my own views because probably most of the people listening in have heard them before. But here is the issue for panpsychism as I see it. We have the fact that human beings contain electrons and protons and neutrons. I'm not even saying that they're entirely made up of those particles, but every human being I've ever met has atoms inside them. And we have, as Philip alluded to, an extraordinarily empirically successful theory of the behavior of electrons, protons, and neutrons, and the associated forces that push them around, called the core theory of physics. And furthermore, I'll get to a little bit more in a second, but the core theory is not just a statement of facts about what happens in particle physics experiments. It comes with a very well justified domain of applicability, where we have good reasons to believe it is correct. And human beings and everything that happens in their bodies are well within that domain of applicability. So here is the dilemma for the would-be panpsychist who wants to put consciousness at the fundamental base of everything. Either they say, sure, you have the core theory, it makes predictions for how the electrons and protons and neutrons in a human being will behave. I'm not going to change that, but I'm going to change the nature of it. In that case, I would say, who cares? You're adding something that in no way plays an explanatory role in how I behave or how I talk about myself. Good on ya. Have fun. I have other things to do. The other option that the panpsychist can make is to say, I don't think the core theory is right for human beings. I think that we need to modify it in some way. And I was very happy with Philip's little introduction there because I might be wrong about this, but in past interactions, I've noticed some prevarication on Philip's part, like not quite wanting to buy into either one of those options. But I thought that in his intro there, he was very clear that in the strong emergentist perspective, that would count as modifying the core theory, which it would. That is correct. I agree. So one thing that Philip didn't really do in any careful way is to define strong emergence. So let me give my best shot at that. He gave examples, but it is a subtle thing because people, again, try to take refuge in fuzziness of language sometimes. And I'm very fond of the categorization that was offered by Mark Badow in his famous paper on emergence, where he says, look, if you have what you might call a microscopic theory, you have a theory of the fundamental level. It might not be the world's most fundamental level, but you have a more fundamental and less fundamental set of levels. And you have a theory of the fundamental level. I actually never use the word reductionism myself, but that's okay. It's not crucial for our talk today. And he says you can put that microscopic theory on a computer and you can make predictions using it. And if you have weak emergence, there is a compatibility. You can take the microscopic theory, you can talk about how it leads in the macro world to emergent phenomena, and you can sort of evolve those forward in time in the macro theory, or you could put the micro theory on a computer, evolve that forward in time, and then ask what emergent properties you get, and you get the same answer either way. There's a commuting diagram in the technical jargon. Strong emergence is when, sure, you're welcome to put your microscopic theory on a computer, and you're welcome to say what it would predict, but it will be wrong because once you consider the predictions of the microscopic theory in certain macroscopic circumstances, it fails. So I'm very open to contemplating the possibility of strong emergence. In the case of that we're considering right now, it would mean that I could take the quantum state of the electrons, protons, neutrons in a human being, run those through the dynamical equations of the core theory, and I would find that I get it wrong. That's what strong emergence would say. It is saying that the core theory fails in the context of human beings. So why would we ever, what is the evidence that we have one way or the other, whether the core theory works or not in the case of human beings? So I completely understand Philip's point that, we haven't tested, we've tested the behavior of atoms and et cetera in certain laboratory circumstances, but not literally in human brains to any high precision. So we don't know whether the theory applies there or not. But this is something that is, you need to understand the details and dig into the details of how the physics theory works. And this is what I explained in my paper that probably you'll put in links somewhere. The argument is not simply that. We have done a lot of experiments and so far it works. Therefore, it'll probably keep working. That is not the argument. The core theory that we are talking about right here is a quantum field theory. It is an effective quantum field theory. And one of the things about quantum field theories is they come with a specification of the domain of applicability in which they should be trusted. So if you believe the fundamental principles of effective quantum field theory, like locality and Lorentz invariance, we can talk about what those principles are. But if you believe those fundamental principles, we can say with quite high confidence that the brain is extremely within the domain where the core theory is supposed to apply. So what this means is you're very welcome to contemplate deviations from it. I'm certainly not saying that you're not allowed to change the core theory because you think that if you don't do it, you can't explain consciousness. By all means, do that. But be honest about what you're up against. You're not just taking advantage of some vagueness or some unknown territory in the regime of physics. You're saying, yes, physics says this should happen in a certain way in this regime, and I think that physics is wrong about that. And in my mind, that means you should tell me exactly how it's wrong. Because when we build up the core theory and other quantum field theories, we do so for good reasons. We have zero reason on the basis of physics to imagine that the behavior of electrons is any different in an atom or a rock or a human brain. If you could.
All right. That made way too much sense for the stream, though. Bree, or not paused. Muted.
Oh, I'm muted. Yeah,
unmute yourself.
It kind of pulled
So
what that we just
there's-
listened to.
There's
apart.
an actual physicist saying, "This stuff is crap." It's completely nonsense. You can't expect physics to work if you're basically throwing out everything we know about how the universe works when you go into this absolute nonsense.
I mean, yeah, but like you're under the misconception that they actually want physics to work.
Well, they're doing it on a fucking computer and broadcasting it all over the world to millions of people. using the
Yes,
principles
that's
of
the
quantum
point,
mechanics
not
to make
sense
that
making.
happen. I mean, fuck all. Just,
Yeah, no, the whole like that's the proper response. All right, Bree, do you have the second video for us?
Is that the CIA classified one?
Yes. We're going to learn super secret shit.
Dr. Carroll's remarks that you just heard will be especially.
Oh, it'll be very,
germane.
pertinent for what's coming up next. So if you stayed awake for all of that, hold that thought.
All right.
All right, screen.
There we are.
Thing as a vibrational network, some kind of inner technology capable of connecting us with the spiritual world? Would this explain secret CIA research related to training clairvoyant spies? Quantum physics experiments.
Is this about the men who stare at goats thing?
No.
Okay.
Have shown that in altered states of consciousness, under the influence of brain hemispheric synchronization, it really is possible to produce an extracorporeal state. and access dimensions beyond space-time and even interfere with them. In this video, we're going to explore some mysterious cases about metaphysical abilities involving espionage research like the Gateway Experience and famous psychics, and how phenomena of clairvoyance, astral travel, and channeling.
They're talking about, they showed famous psychics, and they're showing all these spiritual movement hucksters with their that were doing ectoplasm and tappings and the Fox sisters and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you're welcome.
Oh boy.
Are more real and common than you might think. The Gateway Experience was a highly classified research program sponsored by the U.S. Army Intelligence and the Central Intelligence.
Oh, we got some graphs. You guys know I have to pause, so. All right,
Okay. No,
Galactic
yeah, I am
North.
all about it. Let's graph it up.
Yeah, let's zoom back out a little bit and see what we. Okay, this is pretty straightforward. You got the head diagram here. We're looking at the approved for release, CIA, Department of Army.
Yeah, the obligatory top secret copy and paste
Yeah.
stamp of approval
Stamp
from
with an
CIA
CIA
itself.
stamp. That's how the CIA marks their documents too. They put a big red stamp on it and then say, "This is a Central Intelligence Agency document. Do not read this." And then you
That's how you know it's top secret.
look at this. Is this a typo right in the beginning? You tasked Dye to provide an assessment of the Gateway Experience in terms of its
Well, yeah, they
mechanic-
have to misspell and use invalid grammar on everything to throw you off the scent that it's really the CIA. It's
Yeah,
like-
and have to use a typewriter font, right?
right. Yeah, no, it's big brain thinking. Just don't get it. We can't get it because our brains are so smooth.
Yeah.
The U.S. Army Intelligence and
There we
the
go. This is what I wanted. Right here, baby.
Woo.
Okay.
Right, here's the
so we
meat.
have energy oscillation waves over here.
Energy
Absolute
oscillation
infinity.
waves.
So you
Holy
got
shit.
infinity here and infinity here on both
Infinity?
ends.
Oh, do we have any of the infinity stones?
No, I don't think those are.
God damn it.
But we do have the Planck distance, 10 minus 33 centimeters, portion of oscillating energy patterns in space-time, the absolute infinity. Oh my gosh! And then this is going to tell us about galactic north. Are you familiar with the
Galactic
compass?
North?
Yeah,
the Central Intelligence Agency.
right
Is
here.
that a thing?
see? It says on the map here that it is.
Oh, because I was under the
There's
impression
white
that was not a
hole
thing.
and nucleus and
It's basically just a. It looks like the cosmos is a giant tunicate.
yeah.
Oh,
Hmm.
right. Okay.
Looks to me like we're all going up the ass of the toroids here.
Yeah.
going on?
What's up with the Taurus? Or yeah, there's two of them,
Mhm,
and they're
mhm.
they're totally bald
Cut the
inside.
white hole. That's pretty good. They're all aiming for the white
Mhm.
hole.
Yeah. You gotta keep your goals in mind.
Agency,
I get
the
it.
CIA, in the 1980s. The aim of the project was to explore altered states of consciousness.
Ooh. I'm just gonna keep
Wait a
pausing
minute,
for the
this is
graphs.
another-
I'm
another
sorry,
video.
guys.
No. Yeah, let's deconstruct the graphs because God knows it's not talking about shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
What? So we got white. We got a,
circulation.
and we're looking at a brain up here.
Oh, that's a brain. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I got
okay,
white
yeah.
matter here.
Uh-huh.
Pleasure cores.
Pleasure cores.
Yeah, gray matter.
Nice.
All right, so it's talking about brain function. It's talking about a homunculus. I remember I did a video on how to make one of those a couple of months back.
Yeah, no, that was fun.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Gross. They're gross, but it's fun to make. You get to have an orgasm, so that's always fun.
Ah, no, those
Yeah.
are important.
If your
Does that
magic
involve
spell
the white
involves
hole
an
in any
orgasm,
regard? I don't know. I'm
what's
unfamiliar.
that?
Does the orgasm involve the white hole in any?
I don't,
Oh.
you know, I hope so. I'm not opposed to the white hole or the black hole. I'm not going to be, you know, picky.
And their potential use in enhancing human performance, including psychological and physiological benefits. The technique used in the Gateway experience was created by Robert Monroe, a pioneer in the field of consciousness research and founder of the Monroe Institute.
Also a communications cable TV entrepreneur.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he put together the biggest cable TV network in Virginia, apparently, back in the day.
Huh.
The program called the Gateway Voyage in...
What was that?
He had a side project. This is his side project.
Ah, the Gateway Experience.
Involved a series of exercises designed to induce altered states of consciousness using hypnosis, biofeedback, transcendental meditation, and quantum mechanics.
This is actually the plot to the second Exorcist movie, too, if you didn't know that.
Wait, no, I did not watch. There's a second Exorcist movie? I didn't even know that.
Linda Blair's in it, and she's in one of these institutes doing psychic research or whatever, and they're doing this type of experiment on her to bring Pazuzu back.
They want to bring Pazuzu back? I mean, doesn't that just, like, kind of fucking refute, like, the whole point of, like, sending Pazuzu away?
Right, that's why the guy. I mean, somebody died to make Pazuzu go away, right?
They spent so much time trying to get that asshole out of the world, and she's like, "No, we'd like to study him. Let's bring him back." Like, what the fuck?
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it in controlled conditions, and I'd be like,
"Oh,
no, you're fucking not."
We're gonna control the demon from hell. That tracks.
With the way that they displayed it in the movie was like with a blinking light bulb and stuff. It was really really primitive for psychic.
So they're gonna like put Pazuzu in the sunken place when he came back. Like, what the fuck? Okay.
For the Gateway experience to work, a special methodology was needed to provide hemispheric synchronization in the brain in order to achieve an altered state of consciousness that would eliminate physical space-time limitations. The goal was to allow access to remote viewing techniques, which is the ability to visualize...
I mean...
Oh.
All right.
Yeah. Remote viewing. Because that's been proven to work.
Obviously, we're talking about really real things here, guys.
Real events in the present, past, and future, using only the power of the mind. While the Gateway experience was...
They keep acting like the CIA files revealed that this stuff works. I've never heard of any of them that revealed that any of this was anything but bunk, or that the researchers
they're not going to tell you, are they? They have the Ark of the Covenant.
The researchers getting trolled. I've heard about that too, right? With the spoon bending.
So who wins in a matchup between Pazuzu and Trump, 2024?
I think we just open the Ark of the Covenant and let that thing sort it out.
Fair.
Yeah, but I would vote for Pazuzu over Trump. You know, Pazuzu has the limits where he's going to say that's a vulgar display of power, and I'm not going to cross that line. Trump does not. If Trump had possessed Linda Blair, they would have said, "Can you do it again?" He would have been like, "Yep," and do it again, because Trump can't help but show off.
If Trump had possessed Linda Blair, he would have said she's not my type.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because she's a little bit thick. Linda Blair was a cutie, though. Come on, not when she was a kid, but in the second Exorcist movie when she's.
He would have either said.
Well, I mean, no. The only thing that matters is, the only thing that matters is today. Is she hot right now? Like, I need, she's got to be fuckable. If Trump had, she's got to be forever fuckable, and for Trump to have ever fucked her, and that's how things work.
It's funny because Trump said that one woman was just not his type or whatever, and then we saw a picture where he mixed her up with his ex-wife. It's like, so
That was hilarious.
Yeah, so we're gonna get political here. Let's get back to the CIA.
Oh no. Yeah, I already threw up a political poll. So we're going to figure out who's going to be
There
president.
has been claims that the CIA also used
You ladies should
mind
jump
power
in the chat
techniques
and
to
vote.
train agents for espionage. However, the CIA has not confirmed or denied their involvement in such activities. The Gateway experience
Confirmed nor denied. Like same thing. Like what was the storming Area 51? Remember that? Confirm nor deny.
was and remains a real possibility. In a June of 1983 CIA report by Commander Wayne M. McDonald,
Just a month before I was born, ladies. June of
Oh.
1983.
Yeah.
There's that same graph again.
which was only made public in 2003, it was shown that there were 3 necessary conditions for a person to voluntarily induce an out-of-body experience. The first was to obtain a state of profound stillness in the body. The second was the synchronization of the 2 cerebral
What's that?
I said the second was to hire a bad cartoonist.
hemispheres using audio stimuli from a type of technology called the hemisync with a resonant frequency of approximately 7 Hz. The third was the subsequent stimulation of the right hemisphere of the brain to achieve a state of heightened alertness, that is, of hyperfocus. Those 3 conditions together created the possibility of reaching the out-of-body state. Journeys out of the body.
So I'll tell you right now, I spent a lot of time running in woo circles in the early 2000s, right? And I wanted nothing more than to have an out-of-body experience that was legitimate. I meditated for fucking hours and hours trying to induce it or find some way to break free. It turns out that it's kind of bullshit.
Well,
in my
no, you
opinion.
just weren't doing it right.
Yeah, I was holding my mouth right or something.
Oh, yeah, you have to do it right, or else you
Yeah.
can't do it at all. You know how this works.
Yeah, I probably had the statue of the wrong deity in front of me and everything.
Did you have on your astral projection hat?
I had a lot of tools and woo-woo stuff. I had crystals and stones and
Oh
candles.
yeah, those are helpful.
Yeah. it
But
just-
you gotta have like your special astral projection shit.
is a fascinating autobiographical book by Robert Monroe, the creator of the techniques used in the Gateway experience, and also a successful businessman who unexpectedly discovered his ability to leave his physical body and travel to other realms of consciousness. The book describes Monroe's early experiences with these out-of-body journeys, which he called OBEs, and his attempts to understand and control this phenomenon. Monroe reports that his journeys took him to places beyond the physical realm, including other dimensions of existence and realms of pure consciousness, including meetings with beings from other worlds, visits to parallel universes, and encounters with deceased loved ones. Even
Now listen, I'm not saying you can't enter a hypnopompic or hallucinogenic state where you enter where you feel like you're leaving your body. I'm not saying that that's not possible. I'm saying that the notion that that's actually a part of your consciousness, your spirit, or some your essence or anything actually leaving your physical form is BS. That's what I mean by that. Not an introvertic journey induced by hallucinogens or by a hypnopompic state. Just to clarify. Did I just use a bunch of words like the woo-woo people?
Yeah, a little bit, but that's all right.
Yeah, this is a lot of words though.
Yeah.
It's gotta
today,
be
the
short
Monroe
and like
Institute is
shorten the syllables too, like so we can follow.
Yeah. Yeah. Hypnopompic state is just like halfway in between wake and dreaming when people see like aliens or have nightly visitors or ghostly experiences when they're half asleep.
Wait, I thought that was
I
like
can
a
shorten it up
sleep
for y'all.
disorder.
It was sleep paralysis is a
Right.
condition that happens that induces the hypnopompic state. Yeah, but it's not the only
Gotcha.
time that you can have that state. You can also have that
Right,
state where
right.
you're just, yeah, you're not always
I can
paralyzed.
shorten it
so.
up for you all a little bit. I like to call it tripping balls.
Tripping balls. That's what you all called
It's
it back
totally
in the 70s.
different than sleep paralysis.
Well,
Tripping balls is actually fun.
Still a
And then
leading
yes, you either
organization
see
for
aliens
research
or
and
God,
education.
but not both.
Aliens or God or machine elves. Come on.
Machine elves?
Mm-hmm.
What are machine elves? Did I
Oh
miss something?
goodness. Yeah,
Wait, what did I
machine
miss?
elves are what you see when you're on DMT. The machine elves.
No,
Oh,
I've only
they
heard
look-
of aliens and God, and preferably Jesus. But Jesus loves visiting people when they're tripping on LSD. You would think he wouldn't, right?
Yeah, he'd be like drug. You think he'd come down and be like drugs are bad? Okay.
Right. Because that's what I've always heard that Jesus thought. Like my entire childhood, that drugs are bad because Jesus. But like Jesus loves hanging out with hippies. Like holy shit.
Yeah. There's a lot of people, other people that do too, like Buddha does and Gandhi does. Yeah.
I mean, so drugs are good? Like, what do we take away from this? What have we learned?
I think you can probably also hang out with Satan though if you're having the mind.
Oh, yeah, Satan.
I would hang out with the Green Man if I could hang out with anybody. That'd be cool. The
I don't know. I'd like to hang out with like Thor so I could like properly
Thor?
smite bitches.
Yeah. Plus Thor's
Yeah.
like pretty sexy. I
Yeah,
imagine.
yeah. Especially the Disney version. Like, whew.
if I'm
Yeah.
gonna hang out, there are two Nordic gods I would hang out with. One would be Odin,
Mhm.
because he's like
The Allfather.
pretty
Okay.
cool. I mean, he's a very curious guy. He's a curious individual. Go down and see the Norns and hang himself from the tree, pluck out his eyes so he can get wise and all that stuff. He'd be an interesting dude to hang out with. And Loki, of course, because Loki can be anyone, anything.
You can't trust Loki. Like you don't want to open that Pandora's box.
Yeah. But the shape shifting is kind of a benefit, be anything and anybody.
I don't know. Thor, final answer. All right, what else is in the video?
On the OBE phenomenon, providing insights into the nature of consciousness and the incredible potential of the human mind. Beyond the context of scientific investigation, psychic abilities such as these have been studied and cultivated for centuries, either in ancient traditions of mystical and esoteric cultures, or in cases such as that of the most documented psychic of the 20th century, the sleeping prophet
looks like
Edgar
a
Cayce.
Edgar Cayce, here we
Edgar
are.
Cayce. All right. No, now if we had a weasel that didn't have a mother in town, we'd have to put Casey on the bingo card. That and astral projection.
Yes.
I think I would have a bingo by now.
But I didn't even recognize Casey until they showed him as an old man. I feel silly because all the pictures I know of him are from when he's old.
Really,
Still
all the ones
big
I know
in
are like
Virginia
him, like
Beach,
younger.
Virginia.
Edgar Cayce was an American clairvoyant and spiritual channeler who is often compared to Nostradamus due to his purported ability to make accurate predictions about future events, including the Great Depression of 1929, the rise of Hitler, the outbreak of the World War II, and the death of American presidents. Cayce began practicing.
Which president did Casey predict?
I don't know. Although all of them that died.
Yeah, I'm-
No one's gonna die. No one's gonna
Yeah,
die.
I'm
No
not
one's
up
gonna
to
die.
date on my
Self-hypnosis.
Casey.
I'll have to add him to my list of people to look into. He's an interesting character.
No, you know what? If
And
you had
discuss-
asked me this, like even like 5-6 years ago, I would have. Because I used to, I don't know, him and Baba
Mother Shipton?
Vanga. Baba Vanga, I think is that what it is?
Oh yeah, yeah.
They
Baba
used to
Vanga.
really intrigue me. and I used to like follow all their like hallucinations and all that, but these days not so much.
Yeah, do you know Mother Shipton?
Um,
Pretty similar to Papa
wait, I
Shipton,
thought only like hillbillies were allowed on the mothership.
Huh?
Ain't no
Discover
pros.
that he could enter into a trance-like state, or in other words, an altered state of consciousness, in which he could access knowledge beyond his normal conscious awareness and provide information on a wide range of topics, including past lives, spiritual growth, and the future. He began to experiment with this ability, providing readings for friends and family members. These early readings focused mainly on health issues.
I'm seeing a G. Is somebody lose somebody with name start with a G? Starts with a
Oh,
G.
yeah.
There, maybe a
Chad.
G, a Geo, George. It might be Gina. I'm seeing a G. Anybody at all? Okay, maybe I'm losing it. Okay, I'm seeing now. I'm
Oh
seeing
no,
an
no, no. I
L.
know a guy whose name starts with G, but he goes by the acronym that starts with a DD. Just a really fat, like old asshole that just, I mean, gets off on like berating people, and like it's the only way you can like actually get off. Horrible person.
Yeah.
Horrible,
Oh my
horrible
gosh, I
person.
would hate to have a psychic connection with him. That would be the worst thing ever.
You're like channeling like basement astrals. Bree, you've got to get off that channel. Elevate your vibrations.
You're
Like,
Well,
maybe
my
like elevate to a
chakras-
praise I am.
And many people reported significant improvements after following his recommendations. The principle of mentalism is a fundamental concept in many spiritual and philosophical traditions, including Hermeticism, Theosophy, and New Thought. At its core, the
Now those are all the different flavors of woo. I've looked into some of them. Theosophy was one I've looked into, but the what did I say? Did they mention Themetics? That's like
Theosophy and
Theosophy and New Thought. They didn't mention the. I guess is this before Crowley's time?
Well, I'm not sure what era is he in.
Casey's
New
like
Thought.
Oh, Casey,
1920s.
yeah, definitely. I want to say definitely. We can look it up real quick.
Uh,
I mean, if
but
it means that much. to
Crowley
you.
was kind of turned the century, right?
So was Casey. Casey, I thought was in the 20s.
Yeah. They would have been around the same time. Well, we'll let this play. You look it up.
at its
Yeah,
core, the
so-
principle of mentalism suggests that
Casey
everything in the
he was
universe
born in 1887 and died in 1945. And then Crowley was born in 1875 and died in 1947, so they would have been
Oh yeah, they're
contemporaries.
contemporaries. Yeah. Oh, hold on, let me play.
including matter and energy, is ultimately the product of the mind. According to this principle, the universe is mental in nature, and all that exists is a manifestation of the mind or consciousness. This principle holds that the mind is the underlying force behind all physical and non-physical phenomena, and that the universe is a projection of the mind. It suggests that the individual's thoughts and beliefs have a direct impact on the world around them, and that they have the power to shape their reality through their thoughts and intentions. This principle is often associated with the concept of the law of attraction, which suggests that like attracts like, and that the individual can attract positive experiences by focusing their thoughts and intentions on positive outcomes. According to the spiritual and philosophical movement of Theosophy,
So this is like mind over matter stuff. Yeah, Theosophy.
Oh yeah, and the what is that one? The oh god, there's a book or something on it. It'll come to me or not, whatever.
Yeah.
founded by Elena Blavatsky, the power of thought is a force that shapes our lives, generating three karmic forces: thought, emotion, and action. Among these, thought is the most powerful force, as it is the origin of action and controls emotion. Like electricity, thought is a potent energy that can be used for good or ill. Understanding thought and how it can be used effectively is crucial because thought is a power we all control to some extent. Thought is an energy that consciousness produces to modify the subtle matter of the mental plane.
Wait, can we
When
stop?
we think, we cause.
What's up?
Did he just say like thought is? Wait.
This is what this is showing here. I believe this is endorphins, right? Or not endorphins. Like dopamine exchange between neurons. That we're looking at this graphic. I don't know.
But that's not what he said. Like what he actually said was bullshit.
Yeah. Well, most of what he said is bullshit. So, at least he's consistent.
I don't. Okay, sure. I don't understand. Like where
Is
we're
there
like.
something he hasn't said that I've missed? Because everything you said so far is utter crap.
No, but like I don't like it when the words don't make sense with what words mean.
Oh.
Like sometimes I can like kind of follow, but like I don't it's the words, and then he's showing pictures that don't match the words, and like it's like extra confusing.
Yeah, the brain's not doing what he's claiming it's doing here.
I don't think words mean what he thinks they mean.
Our mental body to vibrate in certain ways, and these vibrations create thought forms, shapes in the mental energy field, whose colors, shapes.
Good vibrations. Yeah.
No, these are shapes. Is this geometry? Are we going back to geometry again?
He's
What the fuck?
he's like a 4th of July fountain. Look at him.
It is. I mean, that would be cool if like is that what your auras? Is that what your chakras do?
Yeah, if you can do that, you'd like Magneto.
Oh, that would be cool. Could we like smite Nazis with our
I
Magneto
wish.
powers?
That'd be pretty awesome.
Definiteness of form and persistence corresponds to the quality, type, clarity, and intensity of the thought that produced them. The effects of thought are twofold: those that react on the thinker and those that affect others. Repeated thoughts establish a vibratory habit in our mental body, and thought has side
What the
effects
fuck does
on
that
the
mean?
astral and
Stop!
physical bodies.
You are going way too long. Like we need to stop every sentence because it makes no goddamn sense.
It's just that there's not anything left to it. It's just gibberish and pretty rainbow pictures. I'm just like I'm mesmerized. They suck me in. Look at this. I don't even remember to pause. I'm like.
Doctor, I've got this terrible vibratory habit. I don't know what to do. Oh,
You just might be going to the doctor looking like this. Like, I got this wave of rainbow.
Doing that. It's good for you.
I got this wave of rainbow energy exploding from my body.
I don't know what to do with this. So like Mike Renato is just like, what, you don't like word salads? And I'm just like, I don't know what to do with this information. Like, I like words that make sense in a sentence. And so, like, it's so much easier to deconstruct, like, bullshit when you understand how they're using the words.
You got the Gateway Experience, Gateway Voyage, CIA Report, Out of the Body, Sleeping Prophet, Edgar Casey, and then we're in the biggest section right now, which is the Principles of Mentalism.
Oh, well, yeah, he should have prefaced that. We're talking about the principles of mentalism. Well, that certainly makes sense.
Well, from what I understand, mentalism is it's basically like sleight of hand and cold reading and stuff. Like a combination of those
What?
skills.
No, Brie, you're literally transcending time and space and
Okay.
tapping into the Akashic records so that you can understand their innermost thoughts and connect with them on like a spiritual level.
You're right.
It's the
I've
antenna.
been so blind.
Yeah, you gotta reach out your. Remember, we just did the antenna thing and asked the Matrix God for help transcending random
Yes.
bullshit so that we can understand.
I was losing sight of the architect. Thanks for putting me back on.
Right.
On,
You gotta
right path.
visualize the architect and don't lose your vibrational hold.
Thought affects others through the mental field that unites them and us. Radiating vibrations create thought forms that float through the mental plane, setting up corresponding vibrations in the mental bodies of those they impinge on. Additionally, thought vibrations cause changes in the emotional atmosphere, just as emotions play upon the matter of the mental realm and create thoughts.
Wait a minute, stop that.
These mental
Okay, so wait, what? So
You
emotions.
can affect your environment with your emotions. I wish.
Yeah, no, like that's exactly what I was about to ask. Like, okay, if I wanted to be charitable, I would say that he's kind of talking about like I don't know, like in the 80s they were talking about mind over matter, and if you feel positively and you can.
Power of positivity, The Secret, and yeah.
Yeah, The Secret. That was the thing I was thinking about earlier. The Secret. Yeah, like the power of positivity. Like just, and we're not talking about like you can be like how depression isn't a thing. You can just be positive and you can like, yeah, like none of that. But just like, being confident, and how that's like, people respond to that. So there's that. And then there's like the power of your mind actually like manifesting money out of thin air. So which one do you think he's talking about?
The manifesting money out of thin air would be lovely. Wouldn't
that be lovely? Let's all do that now.
emotional vibrations can affect anyone coming within their range, and thought forms can spread rapidly over a wide area, being more like radio or TV waves than air or water waves. Thought forms can also be directed to focus on a particular person. This narrative is a testament to the power of the human spirit.
Now we got to believe in spirits now. You can't not
Well, no,
believe in
just
spirits.
human spirits, because you can tap your energy onto humans and waka human spirit.
Yes, the perseverance of the human spirit.
And the mysteries that lie beyond our understanding, inviting us to explore the depths of our own potential and the unseen realms that surround us. Pay special attention to this. You must understand
human
that every
potential
human
an
being
unseen
has
realm?
inner
It's the whole 10% of your brain thing, you know.
Oh, wait, but I thought that was debunked.
Nope,
Am I
it's
wrong?
magically back.
Oh, okay. Oh, right, because junk DNA and yada yada, 10% of brain. Got it. I'm on it. I'm on here.
Yeah.
I'm on. I'm all up
There
to
we
speed
go.
now. Let's go.
I think that foil was interfering with your Woo receiver.
Right. No, yeah, must put
readjust.
hat on correctly. I need, you know what? I probably need more tinfoil. But as a courtesy to Jason Jacoby in particular, I will not do that on stream. I will be back next stream with better hat. And I will not
Give us
get
some
sidetracked.
antennas.
And then, oh yeah.
technology capable of changing space and time. You are
What's the buzz?
I just thought I'd go for some vibrations.
Was that Stephanie or was that the they? Are they on to us? Oh, it's
Stephanie's got her
Stephanie.
vibrator out.
Steph, put your vibrator away. God damn it.
Are you producing? This is family content.
I actually know all of my content is like not safe for work. So if you're listening to this tomorrow or anytime Monday through Friday, I should probably start with disclaimers.
able to manifest a better timeline fully aligned with your life purposes. Use this knowledge wisely and help us create timelines in which we all live in harmony, peace, and abundance.
The only strange and inexplicable event that has been discussed publicly is that one time we had a small plane go down somewhere in Africa. We needed very much to find out where that plane had crashed, and we were not able to find it by surveillance from our satellites. So the director of the CIA, he was also director of all the intelligence agencies, heard about a woman.
So, as far as I know, most psychic investigators are very, very perform very poorly in missing person cases.
Yeah, like it was like below the rate of chance from all of the ones that I've looked into.
And it's worse for the investigation team to be wasting their resources. Yeah.
California that was a medium, and he contacted her, and she gave him the latitude and longitude of the plane's whereabouts. And the next time one of our space satellites went over that area, we located the plane where she said it was.
If you liked this subject, this next video will be very interesting to you.
Oh, yeah. Manipulating reality. I think we kind of did that tonight already, honestly.
I feel like my reality's been manipulated. I don't know about you guys. I feel like we went into a word salad warp where in the English language we went in one end of this warp where the English language meant one thing, and then when we came out the other side, the English language meant something different. And now I don't know what I'm supposed to do with the rest of my life.
Maybe we could do a seance. Seance. And we could call forth the dead Edgar Casey and ask him what you should do with the rest of your life. Like,
again, I gotta plug my...
What are we doing here? It's a plug. Breeze. Shameless plugging.
Yes, this will be at Better. So check out, I got the Holy Spirit board. I'm going to be bringing that to play. So that's going to be fun this summer. I would have brought
Stephanie,
it.
where are you?
Did we lose Steph?
I don't know what she's doing.
Where'd you go, sweetie?
We're about to engage in shameless plug time. And, all right. Bree, talk about Better. We'll do that while we're waiting for Stephanie.
Yeah, Better is this August in the suburb of Fort Wayne. I can't remember the name of it, but it'll be August 5th and 6th. It's going to be a fun conference with lots of speakers and panels and all that good stuff. You don't want to miss it if you can make it and get into the area during that time. I'll be there. And I know a few awesome people that are going to be there. Apostate Ashley is going to be there. Obviously, Oz and Jenna are going to be there. Yeah, come. We're going to have a good time. Now, I also want to plug real quick while we're waiting for Steph to get back. I am doing the review of the James Tour and Dave Farina debate with Aaron Ra and Jay Bundy. I believe we're doing that Tuesday night, unless somebody has a reason that time won't work. I haven't heard back from everybody yet, but I think that should be.
No, Jay was talking about that in Gather earlier tonight. He's really excited about it. So yeah. I know he's confirmed. So
yeah, definitely. So that's the fun thing I have planned for this week. And then next week on Live from the Hive, it's going to be the 100th episode.
Oh, wait a minute. Jay thought it was Thursday, so this is news to him. Jay, rearrange your schedule. It's okay. Bree, do you want to reconfirm? Is it Thursday or Tuesday?
I sent another email asking if Tuesday would work better because I forgot I have a show on Thursday with Sunny Shell. So I need to reschedule or.
All right, Jay, check your emails.
So yeah. Right. But if it doesn't work, tell me. I want to have you there, Jay. I think it'll be a fun time. And then, yeah, so it's my 100th episode of Cryptic Corner is what
Oh my
we're doing next
God.
Saturday.
Woo.
I can't believe I've been doing 100 episodes. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy. That is
So
awesome.
I did a special secret interview, and we're going to do with somebody, a special guest, and you all will love it. It's going to be fun. We're going to just review the conversation. It's cryptozoologically related, but that's what I got going on. What about you, Steph?
I don't know what's going on. I'm just sort of, yeah, I don't know.
Come on, Steph. Who are you? Where are you? And what do you got going on this week?
I've got the elephant in the room. But aside from that, I don't really know. I'm mostly trying to get some work done.
Okay, so Steph's got big girl work going on.
She could be on the water a lot this summer.
Yeah, I'll be sailing Tuesday night and Wednesday night, and maybe get some stuff in between.
Maybe take some pictures and throw them on Twitter for all to see. Steph, what are your socials? So you could go there at least.
Well, I've got, I think it's at SteffiCath is my YouTube channel, and I'm at Sidra on the Twitters, where I rail against all things that are awful in the latest world. But all right.
All right. Yeah, and I have a lot of stuff going on. So, like, I have a new job. I'll be moving in a month, and I don't know. I want to be more, I guess, I'd like to do more of my social stuff, but I am, I don't know what my time looks like right now. So I'm thinking August, I'll be more settled and I can start doing like my weekly stuff. I mean, my other stuff. I want to try to still do stuff on Sundays. And I don't see any reason I shouldn't be able to do that through June, but I'll be moving in July. So the first 2 weeks in July are kind of wonky, but I will definitely be here every Sunday with all my friends. And I want to thank everybody for coming out. Bree, Steph, did you want to say anything before we conclude? Oh, I forgot. Yeah, so President Pazuzu 2024.
Yeah, 61% of the vote.
Yeah, and that's representative of the entire population. So
yeah, I think
we
your chat
welcome our demonic overlords.
Yeah, your chat definitely is a perfect representation of the voting of the United States. So I'm gonna go with that. Yeah.
All right. So, all right. Thanks, everybody. And I don't know should we raid somebody? Or I say raid because I can't technically raid.
Who's going right now? Let's see.
But I would like to show love to whoever's live.
Is Mark still live?
Mark might still be live. Mark used to be a friend of the show, and now he's always like going live when I'm going live, and I don't appreciate that shit, Mark. But Mark is a friend to everybody, so I'll tell you what. Everybody go raid Mark and throw Maya raid there. Tell Mark we love him. So I love you guys. I'll see you back 9:30 next Sunday. Mwah, mwah, mwah. And Dr. Tap should be back. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.